Guys, I'm freaking out, guys. We have actual information. The game's not dying. The game's not dying. We have actual information on the new Nat 5 Fusion. Oh my god. Oh, Countess, I thought you were gonna kill me. Okay. Let's see what we got from this Dragon's Return. Oh, actually, that's not bad. So, for those of you that don't know, we had Gamescom. Actually, I think it's still going on. I think it's still going on right now. And there was a, RocketBeans TV? RocketBeans TV did a interview with, that is the lead game developer for Come To Us. The guy on the Korean guy on the right. Not the guy I told he's German. But the Korean guy on the right is the lead developer for Come To Us, for Summoner's War, and for other games as well, I believe. And then the translator is the guy on the Korean guy on the left. But they were talking to him. Most of it is just about like, oh, I want to make it an esport, and then some things about like them talking about like how the community they listen to the community and they take all the responses. Yeah, they take all the responses. I mean, I think they listen and they're like, oh my god, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. But they're talking about. We'll get to that in a second. But the big thing that they said was, they kind of spoiled that the Nat 5 Fusion is a light Paladin. Light Paladin! I'm excited because I'm like, oh, finally, like, it's actually a reality. Okay, we're getting closer to it, because they said the second half of the year is when the light dark fusion, and people were like, when is it coming out? When is it coming out? When is it coming out? It's the second half of the year, but they didn't really say anything as to when it was gonna come out, aside from that. But he did tease something's happening tomorrow. So something's happening the day after this is going on. I don't know if it's gonna be in the game tomorrow or if they're gonna talk about what it's gonna do tomorrow, but something's happening tomorrow, and I think they have a live stream event from Gamescom happening tomorrow as well. So maybe that's the thing they were talking about. But something's happening tomorrow, and I'll let you guys know. I mean, I'll be sure to do a video letting you guys know what's going down as soon as it happens. But we do have light Paladin. For those of you that don't know what a Paladin is, for those of you that don't know, I got some images, some screenshots of these are not the Summoner's War Paladin. Not the Summoner's War Paladin. I'm just speculating, like I'm just showing you other Paladin ideas. Female Paladin, female light Paladin. So I wanted to give you guys like kind of some ideas what we can expect. I don't know what games these are from necessarily. I think there are some Warcraft ones in here. That's from Warcraft. All right, that's from Warcraft and Hearthstone. Okay, so that's a Blizzard Paladin. Let's enlarge this a little bit more. But we see some. I'm not super versed in the World of Warcraft universe. I know this is from Warcraft, from World of Warcraft, and from Hearthstone. So another light Paladin idea. Another light Paladin idea. That kind of looks like already Summoner's War stuff. Actually, that kind of looks already like Summoner's War stuff. And then this is just because I wanted to show you guys boobs. So you're welcome for that. She's cosplaying as a light Paladin. She's cosplaying as the light Paladin, so technically it does work. I don't know, I think it might be something similar. This looks like it's something from Summoner's War already. So I feel like this might be close to it. But what do you guys think are the skills? What kind of skills do you think she's gonna have? I think she's gonna have, generally as far as light Paladins, when I'm thinking light Paladin skills, also, we're gonna have more. I mean, are we gonna have more monsters than just this? When they put out the Ifrits and the Beast Monks, not the Beast Monks, the Panda Warriors, they put out all the elements. Well, not the Ifrits, right? Still no light Ifrit, but we don't even know if they're ever gonna plan on putting him in the game. They have, I'm sure they have a reason. I don't know what the reason is for not putting the light Ifrit in the game. We knew this one was not going to be the light Ifrit though. I've said this before. We knew it for a long time. Come To Us has literally gone and said, it will not be the light Ifrit, it will be a totally new monster. People are like, light Ifrit! We're like, no! Not the light Ifrit! But I'm curious, like when I think Paladin, when I think light Paladin, I think, okay, it's gonna be like, I would imagine that it will be, and I could be wrong, I'm just speculating. I would imagine that it would be some kind of damage dealer that's got some tankiness. I imagine kind of something like a Valkyria, but also having some kind of support skill like heal, or like maybe a single target heal on the second skill, or a single target cleanse, like a mix between like a Valkyria and maybe a Beast Monk, where it's like tanky but can do damage at the same time. I feel like that's the kind of monster, and a light monster, that'd be amazing. But that would be kind of too OP, right? If it's... Oh, excuse me. If it's like an element neutral monster, like a light monster that does damage to whoever, but it's got also a, you know, healing capabilities and also like tanky bruiser or damage dealing capabilities, then that would be a pretty OP monster, right? So I'm thinking like, okay, it's a Nat 5, it should be OP anyway, but I'm thinking maybe I'm imagining too much. Maybe I'm imagining too much, but I'm thinking also maybe kind of like those, kind of similar in skill maybe to the light homunculus, but also that can do like maybe tanky bruiser damage as well. I don't know, like maybe a mix between the Beast Monk, the Valkyria, and the light homunculus. Something around those lines. Something around, hold on, can we go back to the boot picture again? But that's one of the things they talked about there. That's, I think, the most exciting thing that they talked about. And I'm curious, like, now we're gonna have the other Paladins as well. We're gonna have more Nat 5s. More Nat 5s. I'm wondering, are we gonna see some Nat 4s and Nat 3s? Because the last time they did the unicorns, no other monsters in that patch. The last time that we saw Nat 3 and Nat 4 monsters was the Hargs, and it was in like February or March of 2016. And that's crazy. That's crazy. And are we gonna see monster buffs? Because they said that there's two like different. There's the Paladin, and then there's another big update all coming at the same time. When is this gonna happen? Does it look like it's gonna happen soon? It's not gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen in December. I think it's gonna happen soon. I'm curious if it's gonna happen like the next few days. Nick says, I was talking to Nick the Greek about it. He said no, it's gonna happen in September. But I said it's been 3 months. I talked to him a couple days ago. I said it's been 3 months since we've had a balance patch where we had the Pungbeck buff, the Daphnis buff. Do you think we're gonna see another one in the next couple days? And he's like, no man, September's when it is. September's when we had the Necropolis. September's when we had something else, maybe another fusion or whatever. They like doing things in September, but it's only been a couple years. Maybe it's just coincidence that the past 2 years that they've done stuff in September. Maybe it's not like planned. Maybe it is planned. I don't know. But those are our thoughts on that. I'm really curious to see the new Nat 5 skills with all the Paladins. I'm glad that new monsters are coming out because, man, the YouTube community, like the YouTubers, I've been talking to them a lot more than usual lately, and they're like, man, we really need some more stuff in this game, man. We need some more content. It's like, what are we doing? World Arena, guild battles, World Arena, guild battles. Like, what do we do? Regular arenas just to keep looting everything. That's okay. Well, we're gonna do, yeah, we can't really do regular arena things anymore because the meta has not changed at all. Unicorns really didn't change the meta. The Fairy Kings kind of did change the meta for arena defense at least, and arena offense too. But they've just been skimping so much on the monsters. And another thing is, like, in this interview, I really think, I mean, we have needed new units for so long. For so long. I don't know what they're thinking, like waiting so long. It doesn't need to be game-changing units. Just introduce more stuff to the game. Keep it coming with the content. They're being so slow. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But another thing that they were talking about was they were saying that they have people that come to us that will go through and read all the posts on Reddit and see if there's like, and try to take feedback into consideration. And they're not gonna, you know, when people make shit posts, they're not gonna be like, okay, let's include that in the game. Like, no, they're a company, they still have to do what they need to do to maintain a company. They have been doing this for decades. They know what they're doing. As far as, you know, they do know what they're doing, but I mean, I still don't know why they're not why they're not updating more stuff, even little things, like giving us like, here's some new Nat 3s. They're alright, but here's some new stuff to add to your monster box, give you a reason to summon, because you're not, no one's summoning Nat, like, yeah, if you spend thousands of dollars, you summon some Nat 5s, might be dupes, but I don't know why they're taking so long. I mean, this is like ridiculous. Again, just bitching. But they were saying that they listened to feedback from the community, and I think that's clear with the last edition with the rune stuff, all the rune tools. I think that's great. I think that they definitely listened with that. But man, you gotta keep these updates, man. You can't just like let the game sit forever and then be like, now we have an update, and then after people left the game. Man, I don't know. I know that the team is working on other games, but man, I still think that Summoners War needs a little bit more priority, since it's. I think isn't it their biggest game? I'm pretty positive it's their biggest game. So like by a landslide. I know there are other games, some of them make money, but I think even little things. All right, guys, what do you think about these? What do you guys think about these new updates? Also, we're gonna see. I guess we're gonna see. Let's go back to. Where are we? Let's go. Well, we're still in the dungeons, but I guess we're gonna see this new area unlocked, which I guess is the second thing that they're talking about with this big update that they have. So hopefully new monsters, maybe a balance patch. It's been 3 months. I feel like 3 months is like, okay, now we get the balance patch, right? Now they used to do. I think they used to do them like every 2. It feels like they used to do them way more often, but now they're talking about quarterly. Right? They did an event that they said quarterly. This is the thing that they promised by the end of the year, though. This is the other thing that they promised. So I'm waiting. Is this gonna be this next month? Because I was talking to them, and well, I wasn't talking to Comtuous. I was talking to Nick the Greek, and he's like, "Dude, September is when it's gonna happen." So, he seems very confident, even though Comtuous did not actually say September. They hinted that something big is gonna happen tomorrow. But I just wanted to do a video talking to you guys about that, about these new Paladins, which may or may not look like anything that I've showed you guys here today. I just want to make sure I'm clear. These are not pictures by Comtuous. This is not pictures of the actual Paladins in the game. These are just pictures of Paladins in general, so you guys understand what they look like, basically. So yeah, I mean, what do you guys think the Paladin skills would be? What would you like to see Paladin skills? I know you're gonna say some ridiculous stuff. You're gonna be like, I want them to do this and make them AoE ignore defense for 500,000 damage. This way I could beat everything in the game with a farmable monster. I don't know about that. So, yeah. So time. Also, think about it this way. So I don't like what is happening tomorrow, because we've got all these. Oh, kind of lines up nicely with all of these elemental halls being open right now. Interesting. Maybe I should farm to make sure I have essences for everything to make sure I'm ready if something comes out. I don't know if it's gonna come out tomorrow. I don't know. Something is gonna happen tomorrow. They didn't say what. They said something is gonna happen tomorrow. Either they're gonna tell us what the Paladins are, or they're gonna like give skills on the Paladins, or they're gonna talk more about this new update over here, or whatnot, or maybe monster balancing. Because I mean, it's been 3 months. I'm just reiterating the same thing over and over again. It's been 3 months. Come to us. Monster balance patch. Please make Daphnis usable. Please make Daphnis usable. Please, Vanessa, Daphnis, Brandia. 3-star Vanessa. Oh my 3-star Vanessa needs love. Alright guys, I think that's it. I don't need to yell about anything else. Or do I? No, I don't need to yell about anything else. I got other stuff that I gotta get doing. I gotta get started for Saturday morning summons. But I will let you know when more information becomes available. So get hyped for Paladins. Light Paladin, it is confirmed. Light Paladin 5-star fusion. That is confirmed. That's what we can take away from this. And things are coming soon. It's always a good sign, right? Thank God, because it's been way too long. Alright guys, I'll see you as always in the next video!